Greetings and salutations, everybody. Immortal Dragonlord here once again, bringing you all another, for the first time in a while, Skyrim Special Edition Unique Items Guide. This time I come to you with a new character, my Breton mage, Alexius Emilian. Nothing particularly special about him, I just wanted to make at least one Breton mage. This is the cultist armor that he's wearing from the Dragonborn DLC, but that's not what this guide is about. Before I get into the real thing, let me just say, apologies for not being on here as frequently as I thought I would be. I mean, I have been playing my PS4, but I've been playing different games, going back and forth between Horizon and Shadow of War, Sims 4, and a couple other games as well. A new one too, especially when I get it in the next couple of months. But, yeah, life's been keeping me busy otherwise, aside from that. But it's the first time in a while I've played this game, so it's good to be back. Even if it is for, well, I don't know how long it's for, but I'm back for, at least for a little bit. We'll see how long that is, though. So, moving on to the video. This is going to be a guide on how to acquire one of two items. Either the Mask of Clavicus Vile, or the Rueful Axe, from the Daedric quest, A Daedra's Best Friend. So, in order to get this quest, you want to come to Falkreath when you are at least level 10 or higher. If you come here before level 10, that's fine, but nothing will happen. You come back here when you're level 10, or you arrive here for the first time, a guard will approach you asking about a random dog out in the wilds. Whatever your response, he'll direct you to the blacksmith Laud. You want to find Laud. I mean, there'll be an arrow marker pointing to him anyway, but he's over working by this building, or he'll be inside there, depending on what time of day it is, be it day or night.
Hail, companion.
Once you speak to him, he'll tell you about how he wants the dog at his side, and he will even give you fresh meat to lure it. It isn't necessary. You can eat the meat for yourself. But once you've spoken to him, you want to follow this arrow just to the west, right outside the city. West, southwest, whichever you want to call it. And then once you get close enough to the arrow, the dog will approach you right away. But
you are exactly what I was looking for.
This is no ordinary dog that you come across.
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out. My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Once you finish speaking to Barbas, a Daedra's Best Friend is triggered. Now you can either follow Barbas to Clavicus Vile's shrine, the Daedric prince whose artifact we're working for, who is, I forget what he's the Daedric lord of, but I'll look that up and get back to you guys on that in the next video. But you can either follow Barbas to Hamar's Shame, which it's way over here, or you can fast travel to it if you already discovered it. Me? I already went in there, decided to reload so I can do this video. So I'm going to reload to the last save I made in Hamar's Shame that's closer than before. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you've played Oblivion, Clavicus Vile's been in all the games, the Elder Scrolls games, but for me, I remember him the most from Oblivion because he provides you one of two items. One, of course, is the Mask of Clavicus Vile, and this time, and during that game, he was also choosing between the mask or the unique sword Umbra, which makes a reappearance in Oblivion after it originally existed in Morrowind, the game Oblivion's predecessor. Alright, so on the map, before I proceed any further, this is where Hamar's Shame is. It's just to the southwest of Iverstead, directly east of Helgen, and pretty much south of High Hrothgar, though that's not relevant, and southeast of Riverwood and Whiterun. But again, if you haven't found this location, you can just follow Barbas. The arrow will remain on him until you get into Hamar's Shame. So, once you get here, I'm already on the second level. There are 2 levels to this place. When you hit the second level, this is where the main boss fight will be with the vampires, and where the shrine will be. Ooh, just picked up a flawless gun. Nice. And you can take all this if you want. I'm just taking random stuff and trying to do it quickly so I don't make you guys impatient. And also, real quickly, yeah, sorry about this stuff. It's been a while, so I'm still trying to get reaccustomed to this. Oh. Well, actually, let's see if I can do it on Adept. Ooh. Impact was a nice investment. Nah. Crap. We need that stuff back. Bear with me for a second, guys. Oh boy. This should be interesting. This isn't going to end well, I can already tell. Maybe. Ah! Come on. God, stay still, you little bitch. Victory or I do not fear. God, I hate when these assholes move. Thank you, little bitch. Jeez. He didn't have anything good on him. That's ridiculous. Whatever. Alright, anyway. So once you've cleared up the vampires, if I can stop looting for a second. Sorry. And alright, fine, let's do this real quick. There. Huh. I guess Barbas killed one. Good for him. Oh. A couple nice things. Don't know if I'll keep them, but hey. Oh, damn. Did Barbas really do this much? Shit. Note to self. Don't underestimate the dog of a Daedra Lord. Okay, but seriously, now that that's done, when you've cleared the place out, you want to activate Vile's shrine and speak with the Daedra Prince. Mind you, he speaks slowly, so bear with me for a bit.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself.
At least I think he speaks slowly. Could be mistaken.
So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike?
Okay, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know what happens when you pick these two. Probably the same thing, doing Vile's task. But if you want to play the noble role or whatever, well, really, it's up to you what you want to pick. I'm just going to pick this one to save us some time.
That insufferable pup. Forget it. Request denied. No deal.
Lies.
I'm glad to be rid of him. Even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine in the back end of nowhere.
Wrong.
Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe. But no promises. There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe.
The axe I mentioned.
An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rime Rock Burrow. Barbers can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
Okay, so as as Vile said, you want to go to Rime Rock Burrow, which is a cave way up here in the northwesternmost section of Skyrim. And if you haven't come across Solitude or any of these other locations, you will have a bit of traveling to do, be it on foot, or if you decide to travel to Solitude via carriage and then walk on foot from there. If you've already discovered enough locations, you can just go right here, easy peasy. However, to save time, I'm going to head over here off camera, and I will come back once I've done that. Before you go, though, if you want to, you can speak to Barbas to get a little bit more information regarding the story of the Rueful Axe.
One of Clavicus's little Jess, a wizard named Sebastian Lord, had a daughter who worshipped her seed. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
Why an axe would work with a wizard, I have no idea, but still, that's the story behind this. And that concludes part 1 of what I think will be 2 parts for this quest. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful, if you enjoyed it whatsoever. I will be back once again when I head to Rime Rock Burrow off camera, and we will proceed from there. So I will see you all in a bit. I'll see you all in a bit. Take care.